Hi everybody. Today we are going to start with a riddle. Right. I'm going to ask you a riddle and you have to answer. I am a living thing. I need air, water, soil and sunlight. I cannot move from one place to another, but some of my body parts move. So, can you tell me, who am I or what am I? Yes, you guessed it right. I am a plant. Our world is full of plants. There are various different kinds of plants on the earth. Let us have a look at some of the pictures of various different kind of plants. This is a mesquite bush. This is a banyan tree, an oak tree, a spruce tree, coffee plant. Now you saw various different kind of plants. You know that most of the plants grow from the seeds. What do you think is present inside the seed? Can you tell me what allows the seed or what makes the seed to grow into a new plant? You can store a seed for many days or even for weeks before you plant them. Most of the seed will germinate as soon as they get water. Do all plants grow from only seeds? So, what do you think? What are we going to learn about? Yes, you guessed it right. We are going to learn plant life. Our lesson name is Plant Life. So, in this lesson, we are going to learn how do plants reproduce, about dispersal of seeds, and about crops. Now, plants reproduce in different ways, in many ways. A variety of plants are found on the earth. They include trees, herbs, shrubs, etc. The plants keep on increasing in number. How does it happen? How do they increase in number? Can you tell me how? Yes, because they reproduce. You all know what is reproduction. Right, the process of giving birth to young ones of their own kind is called reproduction. So, plants also reproduce and produce young ones of their own kind so that their species remain on earth. Reproduction in plants can occur in many ways. They can reproduce through stems, like potato and ginger can reproduce through stems. The plant called bryophyllum can reproduce through the leaf. Yes, you heard it right. The bryophyllum plant reproduce through the leaf. The plants like sweet potato and carrot reproduce from the roots. And you know that most of the plants reproduce through seeds. Moss and fern reproduce through seed-like structures which are known as spores. Right. Moss and fern reproduce through spores. Now, reproduction from the stem. Do you know that potato, onion and ginger are the stem of plants? Right. They are stem part of the plant which can grow into a new plant. In these plants, a part of the stem present underground grows and develops the roots and shoots to make a new plant. You heard it right. the ginger or potato, onion helps to develop the root part and the shoot part. You know that the upper part of the plant that grow above the soil is called, right, it is called shoot part, and the part that grows below the soil, it is known as root part. Now we are going to see how reproduction of plants from stem takes place in number of plants. Now, can you see this potato and the small growth that is occurring on the potato? What do you call them? Yes, we call them eyes. Now, if a potato is cut into few pieces and you have to make sure that each piece that you have cut should have an eye part, and if you plant it inside the soil, you will see that the potato grows into a new plant. Right? In this way, you can grow a potato. And we find several small buds on the potato. So, what do we call it? Yes, they are called eyes. A ginger plant grow from ginger buds. Onion plant grow from the bulb. Most of you must have seen the ginger and onion also. Now, this is the picture of the onion bulb. You must have seen in this picture, you can see how the plants are growing from the onion bulbs. Now this is a picture of a ginger. Right, the ginger plant grow from the ginger buds. Now we are going to study about stem cutting. This is also reproduction from stem. Stem cutting is a part of the plant. It is when cut from the plant, it should have a bud part. Gardeners and farmers use pieces of stem called stem cutting. They have one or two buds on them. Can you see the small growth in the stems? They are called buds. So, the plants like rose, sugarcane, hibiscus, bougainvillea can grow from stem cutting. Just you have to make sure that when you detach the stem from the mother plant, it should have few buds on it. And when we grow and when we plant it into the soil, it grows into a new plant. Now, next is reproduction from leaves. Right. This is a picture of a strawberry plant. The strawberry plant have long stem called as runners. As you can see in the pictures, they run along the ground and form a new plant. Now, reproduction from leaves. Begonia and Bryophyllum are the plants which reproduce through leaves. Now, do you think how it is possible? I will tell you how. Now, the leaf of Bryophyllum is thick and fleshy. They have small buds growing on the edge of the leaves. The buds are almost 1 centimeter in height. When the buds fall down to the ground, they form a new plant. Right? When they get detached from the leaf, they form a new plant. This is the Bryophyllum leaf. Now can you see the small buds or plant-like things growing on the edge of the leaf? These things When detached from the leaf, they grow into the new plant. In this way, the new plant grows from the leaves. Now, reproduction from roots and seeds. Now, some roots of the plants, such as sweet potato and carrots, produce new plants. There are many plants that can grow with the help of root, right? Carrot, radish, sweet potato, etc. grow with the help of a root. A new plant can be grown from the top portion of the carrot. You can try to grow a sweet potato at home also. Have a look at the pictures. In this way, if you give support to the sweet potato with the help of toothpicks in a bottle filled with water, you will be able to grow the sweet potato from the root. Now, this is a picture of a plant growing from the seeds. As you know that most of the plants grow from the seeds, right? A seed is a tiny life support package. How? You know that when a seed germinates, it grows into a new plant. It turns into a new plant. The seed is made up of so many parts. Now, structure of a seed. All of you have seen the seed or so many seeds from the outside. How do they look? Right, they look quite tough. But have you eaten sprouts? I'm sure you have eaten. But are they very hard to chew? No. Can you tell me the reason? Yes, they are soaked overnight for or at least for 4 to 5 hours. You must have seen a thread-like structure growing from the seeds. Now, a seed contains so many parts like a seed coat, scar, hole for water, cotyledons and embryo. These are the part of the seed or you call it structure of seed. I repeat, it has a seed coat, scar, hole for water, cotyledons and embryo. A seed coat. It is the outer hard covering that protects the baby plant until the seed germinates. A scar. On the side of a seed is a scar. It is where the seed is attached to the fruit. Hole for water. Now, doesn't the name suggest why it is formed? Right, that hole allows the water to enter the seed and thus help the seed to germinate. Now, when we keep the seed inside the water, the seed swells up. You can try and do this experiment at home. Take some seeds, say 1 cup, and weigh the seeds. Now, soak the seeds overnight in the water and next day weigh the seeds again. Will they have the same weight? No, definitely not, because the next day you will see that the seeds are swollen as they have absorbed water and their weight will definitely increase. Now the next part of the seed is having seed leaves which we called as cotyledons. The seed leaves protect the baby plant. When you open the seed, you find the leaves inside the seeds. They contain stored food It is used by growing seedling. The seeds like gram, peas have two leaves. They are called dicotyledons. Maize, wheat, rice have one seed. They are called monocotyledons. Now, the last part of the seed, that is embryo. Embryo is the baby plant that grows inside the seed. It contains baby shoot and baby root. Have a look at the pictures. Now, this is how the seed looks when we soak them in the water and let them sprout. Then these thread-like structures grow from the seed. Now, this is the picture showing the structure of a seed. In this left hand side, you can see the whole seed. The first thing is seed coat. Now, next is the scar, then the hole for the water. And when you open the seed, you see two leaves. They are called as cotyledons. Can you see the baby plant growing inside the seed? That is called as embryo. The embryo contains baby shoot and baby root. So, this is all about the structure of seed. So, today we learn about the reproduction in plants. How plants reproduce in so many ways by seeds, stem, roots, leaves, etc. Also, we studied about the structure of seed. Now, we are going to end this session here.